To make selecting content easier, you can temporarily show and hide content, lock or unlock it, and more. With the latest version of Illustrator CC open, open this practice file from the downloadable practice files for this tutorial so you can follow along. And to make sure that you can see everything in the document, choose View, Fit Artboard and Window. Now we need to zoom out a little bit more to make some of the selections easier. So choose View, Zoom Out. In this practice file, we've got a lot of artwork. This hand, which is actually made up of a bunch of objects, needs to be selected and moved into position. Now there are a lot of ways to do this. In this video, you'll explore different methods for hiding and locking content and get a bunch of practice. You'll start with this background. With the selection tool selected, click one of the lines in the background. It looks like each of the lines is a separate object. To make it so you can hide all of the content in the background, you'll select all of the lines and this purple background shape. Now to be able to drag across the content in the background so you can select all of it, you'll temporarily hide this balloon first. Click the balloon and choose Object, Hide, Selection. Now to select all of this background content, starting up here, drag across it, making sure not to select anything else. To make selecting this background content easier next time, you'll group it together or treat it as a single object for selection. Click the Group button in the Properties panel. To show that balloon again, choose Object, Show All. This shows everything that was hidden. Now to hide that background group, click to select it again, then press Command and 3 on Mac OS or Control and 3 on Windows. That's the same hide command we just used on the balloon. Now, hiding content using the Object Hide command is the same as going over to the Layers panel on the right and clicking the eye icon to the left of any content to hide it. Okay, now you'll select and hide these balloons and then the packages. But first you'll lock the phone in place so you can't select it. So click on this phone group. You can tell it's already a group of objects because you see the word group at the top of the Properties panel. Now to lock the phone, choose Object, Lock, Selection. You can no longer select the phone. Now to select the balloons, drag across the top part of the balloons. Notice that you most likely didn't select all of the balloon strings. To more easily see the strings, choose View, Outline to show only the strokes or borders of the artwork. This is called Outline mode. Now pressing the Shift key, click on each balloon string that wasn't already selected to add them to the selection. Now to make the balloons easier to select later on, we'll group them together. So click the Group button at the bottom of the Properties panel. And to show the artwork color again, choose View, GPU Preview. Now to hide the balloons, with them selected, press Command and 3 on Mac OS or Control and 3 on Windows. Now to hide the packages, drag across to select them. Notice you didn't select the phone because it's locked. Press Command and 3 on Mac OS or Control and 3 on Windows to hide them as well. Finally, to select the hand, drag across it. To make sure we can move and select it as one object later, you'll group it together. So click the Group button in the Properties panel. Now if you click on the hand on the right, you can tell it's already grouped together. To keep the hands and the phone together, you'll group those groups together. But first you need to be able to select the phone, so you'll unlock it. Choose Object, Unlock All. This unlocks all objects out here in your document. Now to select the hands and the phone, drag across to select them. Then to group them together, click Group in the Properties panel. To show everything again, choose Object, Show All, then click in a blank area to deselect. Now to move this hand separately, select it, and you select this entire group. To select just the hand, double-click the hand to enter an isolation mode so you can't select anything else except for what's in the group. Drag the hand up, noticing that it's still grouped. Then press Escape to exit isolation mode. Being able to make selections easily using commands like lock and hide can really save you a lot of time when working in Illustrator and make it so you can focus more on the fun part, being creative. You can close this file by choosing File, Close, without saving if asked.